Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today. So let's start with the first stop on the road to WrestleMania is the 2024 Royal Rumble, which will emanate from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. While the specific lineup for this event is still uncertain, WWE SmackDown commentator Corey Graves recently shared a hot take that he firmly believes will come to fruition leading into the Royal Rumble. By the time the Royal Rumble rolls around, Gunther will be a fan favorite and wildly popular amongst the WWE universe without changing a damn thing about what he does, Graves said on a recent episode of WWE's After the Bell podcast. That's the magic of Gunther, he's just good. It's not dissimilar to back in the day when Mr. Perfect was around in WWE. Mr. Perfect was this guy who was telling you, I'm not good, I'm perfect, and if you met that human being or your buddy or anybody you know said that, no, I'm perfect, you would want to slap the taste out of their mouth. But when Curt Hennig got in the ring from bell to bell, whether it was against Roddy Piper or Bret Hart, or insert classic match here, people started going, he might be perfect, and I may not want to buy his t-shirt, but God, I'm never going to miss anything he does in the ring. To illustrate Gunther's rising popularity, Graves referenced his title defense against Bronson Reed on last week's episode of WWE Raw. After Gunther defeated Reed to retain the Intercontinental Championship, he received a noticeable amount of cheers from the live audience, an occurrence that hasn't happened too often during his run as a heel. Gunther may not exactly match the reactions garnered by LA Knight or Cody Rhodes, but Graves is confident that the Ring General is on track to becoming one of the most beloved WWE superstars. Who's your pick for the Royal Rumble? The next story is about Booker also commented on Sting's retirement. On Dynamite, Sting announced that the AEW Revolution show in February 2024 is when he will have his last match. I'm glad for him, Booker said. I'm glad he's finally gonna hang it up and be able to, move on to what's next. At 65, that's like senior citizen, AARP stuff, man. Grandpa stuff. I don't know, man. It's mixed emotions, because I think he's retiring, it's gonna be great, but I think it's something, honestly, that's well overdue. To have done this thing your whole life and then when you walk away from it, it's hard to walk. I'm gonna tell you right now. He might not want to retire. He might want to just say man, I'm just, I ain't gonna say I'm ever going to retire. I might just want to go walk away and leave the business, but retire? I wouldn't say that because I'm gonna tell you right now, sitting at home, becoming an old man, receding. It can get lonely. I say stay in the ring, Sting. Don't retire. Don't quit. Don't ever quit. That's what wrestlers do. That's me. That's my opinion on it. I wouldn't retire if I was you, Sting. I would stay in the ring forever. Take bumps. Fly off of stuff. The final story is about Impact Wrestling brought an action-packed pay-per-view for fans in Illinois. Those who watched the event go down at home also saw quite a show unfold in front of them as well. It was full of newsworthy moments, like Jordynne Grace making history, but the shot closed out with a shocking moment as well. Nobody knew what would happen in Illinois, that's for sure. Then things really changed after the main event match. They aired a video package with several stars, as they fetched a box from a lake. Several wrestlers spoke about the history of the company, and how they're bringing something back. Then they opened the box and a TNA graphic showed on the screen. It was then revealed that TNA Wrestling will host Hard to Kill will go down on January 13th, live on pay-per-view. This appears to mark the return of TNA. When they went back to the ring, Scott D'Amore was there, and he said, "We're back," before slamming the microphone on the ground. What's your take on TNA Wrestling coming back?